It's been evident that SoLLUMINATI has been pretty absent from the 2K community upon the release of NBA 2K20. I did make a video a couple days ago where SoLLUMINATI expressed how he thinks this game is terrible, and he actually just uploaded the video with 2K, and he speaks on how content creators are the main reason for the issues within NBA 2K20. He also talks about the issues within the game itself. I'm going to go ahead and play the clip and you guys can gather your own thoughts, and then I will express my personal opinion on what he said.
I don't fuck with the 2K devs. What did I tell y'all? Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm a play. Bro, listen, this video gonna be a lot different and a lot quicker. You have to understand, I don't want to be a slave to the 2K community. You hear what I'm saying? I don't want to be a slave to the 2K devs. Y'all YouTubers, y'all do everything for this game. Y'all content creators, y'all streamers, y'all are the promoters, the consumers. Y'all are everything. Y'all are slaves, bro, to a broken, trash, terrible game that should have never been released. Hope y'all know that. This is how I look at y'all now. So if you somebody that's playing this fucking game, you have to understand you could play other games and expand your fan base. You just don't have to sit here and suffer. You are the reason why people play this game, bro. You are the key. All y'all YouTubers, y'all are the key.
Okay, so this is going to be more of an open discussion video because I've been seeing the exact same comments on my videos recently that SoLLUMINATI is talking about in regards to YouTubers being the reason why the game's getting promoted, playing a broken game, so on and so forth. But I want to voice my personal opinion on this topic. So first thing I want to say is I agree with the majority of the things that SoLLUMINATI has said at the beginning of this video. He touched on a lot of the things. The fact that the developers do not care about NBA 2K20, and we know that. They only care about the money, and sometimes it feels like some YouTubers are basically being slaves to the game. And that's exactly how I think when I think of some YouTubers. I have seen people who are clearly getting paid by 2K to promote the game sit there and just lie. There's no way that they sit there and actually enjoy the game with that many flaws and glitches in it. Now, I might be exaggerating and there might actually be a couple content creators on the platform that thoroughly enjoy 2K20, but I can guarantee you out of the 50 people you watch, that only 3 of them actually enjoy playing the game. And I can almost bet money on that, and so can everyone else. Because the game is basically just 2K19.5, and we've all heard that before. There are YouTubers who will sit there on stream, sit there on YouTube videos, and sit there and talk like the game is actually good. You guys remember when everyone goes to the community day and they tweet about how every game is good? The game comes out and the game is terrible, like NBA 2K20. We get an unfinished version of a game that we paid $60 for because some people were bought into the hype by some of these YouTubers who were clearly paid and signed a contract to talk good about the game, to promote it, to get more sales. Those people are the people that SoLLUMINATI are talking about. Now, there are some content creators that actually speak their mind about the game, that being SoLLUMINATI, Agent, Flight, and probably a couple other people that I'm missing, but those are the people I actually respect when it comes to content creation because they speak about how they really feel when it comes to NBA 2K20. All of these people who sign the contracts, I shouldn't say all of them, but the majority of them don't really speak their opinion because they are blindsided by this contract and they can't speak how they actually feel. Now, I will give my props to Duke Dennis because I know he went to Community Day. I don't know if he signed a contract or whatever, but he is very vocal about how he feels about NBA 2K20, and I respect that. But there's other YouTubers that SoLLUMINATI are talking about specifically that don't say anything and they promote a game like there's no issues in it. But I want to dive a little deeper into another topic, and that's the topic about the content creators in general. Now, keep in mind, this is coming from a perspective of a content creator, so your opinions might be a little different, but you guys can feel free to express it in the comment section below. Now, some content creators who base their content strictly around NBA 2K are stuck doing that because as a YouTuber, it's very hard to branch off into different content when you base yourself around a certain game, which SoLLUMINATI did talk about as well. But I guess that is the content creator's fault for limiting themselves, but you gotta think of it this way. If a YouTuber completely switches up their content, they are probably going to stunt the growth of their channel and lose almost half of their views, which obviously no one wants to happen. Now, there's the argument about it being most people's jobs, which it is and whatnot, but I'll leave that for you guys to discuss in the comment section below, because I feel like you guys are really gonna enjoy talking about these topics. But I definitely agree with SoLLUMINATI when it comes to certain people being slaves to NBA 2K20, because certain people just straight up lie to their fan base and say that it's a good game when it's clearly not. I know exactly what you guys are thinking, and I can see the comments rolling in, so I'm going to address this real quickly before this happens. I do not play NBA 2K20. I know that I make content on the game. I wouldn't really say I make content on the game. I'd say I make content about the game, and it's definitely not in the positive aspect. I definitely don't do that. I talk more about the issues and what's going on with the community, and the only time I actually play this game is to play Blacktop, to have it for the background gameplay when I'm making my videos. I just wanted to get that out of the way. But pushing that aside, SoLLUMINATI also expressed his opinion on NBA 2K20 as a game in general, and oh boy, he did not hold back.
These motherfuckers come out with a demigod glitch. At that point, I was done. The game is broke, bro! They don't understand. They don't patch these glitches, but these glitches be affecting content creators, my nigga. Like, y'all gotta understand. Content creators be trying to do, like, put that work in for y'all, like y'all do for everything. And then they come out with these glitches, bro. The ones that suffer the most from this shit is content creators. The ones that is expanding their game. Y'all are expanding the fan base for 2K. Not 2K. They giving y'all niggas a shitty demo fucking dirty version of a game. The same parts, the same clothes. They treat y'all niggas like hoes. Bro, they treat y'all 2K YouTubers and they treat y'all 2K content creators like hoes. They treat y'all like literally like no good dirty hoes. Never beg for a fucking logo ever again in y'all life. I remember I asked for a logo once. And y'all gotta understand, when y'all ask for shit, it make them feel above you. Remember, Ronnie 2K is a beta thought. He's a beta male. He's a female. Real shit. He don't fit in at all. Never beg him for anything. Make him feel like he's above you.
So as expected, SoLLUMINATI is definitely not a fan of NBA 2K20, and he actually said it was the worst 2K game ever released, and it might actually be the worst game he's ever seen released in the history of video games. Now, I don't know if I would agree with that, but I definitely think NBA 2K20 is on its way to be the worst 2K ever, if that hasn't already been established. But I do want to say one thing about SoLLUMINATI's video is that I basically agreed with every single thing he said, especially when it comes to the fact that NBA 2K20 having all of these glitches and being a very incomplete game affects content creators the most. Obviously, it affects you guys who play the game every day and want to have a fun video game to play that is a basketball game. But when it comes to content creators, I want you guys to think about something just for 1 second. So think of a content creator you watch, and I want you to think of two things. Number one, do they upload NBA 2K20? And if they do, how frequently do they upload it? If they are on the same thing as I'm thinking, they probably don't upload it as much, and if they do, the viewership definitely isn't there as it was in previous NBA 2Ks. I want you guys to do something right now just for the sake of this conversation. I want you guys to go on Twitch. Now, this might not be a fair representation because it might be a little late on a school night, but for the sake of this video, I want you guys to go on Twitch right now, assuming that no other bigger streamer is live, which that may be the case. But I want you guys to go on Twitch right now and look at the viewership for NBA 2K20 and tell me how many people are watching NBA 2K20 on Twitch. It is November and this game feels like it's been out for months, and it's affecting content creators and people who want to grow the most. Nobody wants to watch this game. It's not exciting, it's extremely boring, and now you have these extremely large YouTubers coming out and absolutely destroying the image of the game, which was already destroyed because the head promoter, Ronnie 2K, acts like a little child and says stuff that he should not say for being in the position that he was in. Speaking of Ronnie 2K, SoLLUMINATI described Ronnie 2K perfectly, and he said it how I would want to say it if I wasn't worried about getting demonetized or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, SoLLUMINATI is not a fan of 2K20, nor are a lot of people. The devs don't care about how we think, and their only concern right now is the money. I think right now our biggest concern is if 2K is even going to last past November. I highly doubt it does, but if it does, I will be very shocked. With that being said, I want you guys to voice your opinion in the comment sections below and let me know how you guys feel about this video. How do you guys feel about SoLLUMINATI's thoughts? How do you feel about my thoughts? All I know is NBA 2K20 is broken, and I literally feel like we've been taken advantage of. With that being said, that is going to bring the video to an end. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like and make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. I just forgot how to speak English. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. There we go. Thank you guys for watching the video, though. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.